Okay, we are gonna go check out this little trail. This is called the HVK trail down in here. And there's about half a dozen trails around here actually that I'm gonna come and check out as time allows, because I'm trying to get out and get a little more exercise. I think I'll check one out. I mean, this one's only supposed to be about 15 or 20 minutes. My little POV camera here only has half an hour of time. But I'm hoping this gets close enough to the river that I can get down there and get me some pictures and stuff, because I like rivers. Always have. I was actually baptized in a river. Ugh. If you've ever seen that movie, if you've ever seen that movie, Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? The baptism scene in that movie, that's like what it was when I got baptized. In the river. But all of these trails, I mean, I can't remember the names of them. There's a Arrowhead Trail, the HVK Trail. Ah, hell. There's a few of them. There's at least 4 or 5 of them. They're all rated as easy. Did bring my other cameras in case I do happen to run out. I've been going all day today, so this will probably be the only one I do today. So we split apart here, huh? Well, let's go check this way out first. Make sure I check myself for ticks when I get home. I'm gonna have to backtrack this trail. I know where this ends up. Looking at the map. Ah, what the hell. I'm just gonna have to turn around and come back is the deal. Which, pretty dang deep drop off over there. I'm gonna go this other way. I saw this on the map. It's a little spur that goes off, but it just dead ends. Doesn't go down by the river or anything. I wonder if this thing would be better if I had it in the front. Because having it in the back is just pulling my freaking pants down. There. Yeah, that's better. Got to be a pretty cool job coming through here and mowing these paths. Must not allow bikes on this trail. Haven't seen any bike tracks. And this is the first time I've ever carried this bag with me. And it's not working out too well. My hips don't like it. So over the shoulder it goes. That's much better. Now I was putting a lot of pressure on my hips. Even though its stuff isn't very big, I got 4 cameras, extra batteries, external microphones, and other stuff. Selfie stick, all of that in this little bag. And it gets a little heavy. But yeah, I'm walking much easier now. Usually this thing is strapped to my motorcycle. Yeah, I recognize that bare patch of ground over there from the map. I should, on this next turn, be fairly close to the river. Keep saying I need more exercise, so this is how I'm going to try to get it. I'm going to get out here walking some trails, get some scenery, some fresh air. Been cooped up in my house too long, too much. Been having some really bad flare-ups with my back. Now I got something going on with my neck and my right shoulder that I've already had rotator cuff surgery on. I think I'm heading towards rotator cuff surgery on my right arm, my right shoulder next. But first, I think I'm going to end up having surgery on my neck. I think all around, what is that, the very first vertebra that separates your spine from your neck, cervical from, whatever the hell it's called. But I think I got a lot of torn ligaments or something around there. Sucks getting old, but I was not that nice to my body growing up either over the years. Bit of a drop off. Well, they're at points where this trail is supposed to run pretty much right along the river. Yeah, I have to say bikes. I see no bike prints, no bike tracks, so they must not let bikes down here. See, I thought, looking at the map, right around here on this turn, I would be close to the river. But all I see is drop off. Don't see the river. Well, let's go see where this goes. Oh. I'm gonna have to walk back up this, but I see water. So if I want to go see the river, this is where I have to go. I'll just have to work my way back up here. Oh, there's a bike track. Somebody's been down here on a bike. This is gonna wear me out coming back up this thing. Pine Grove. Said there wasn't any tough hills on this trail. That's gonna be a bitch. But I just take it slow and easy. I want to get down here by the river. And this looks like the only way to do it. So far, anyways. Yeah. Appropriate name. That's definitely Pine Grove. Now the question is there going to be anything anywhere that lets me get down there that's not a sheer drop off? Huh. Where are we going? Into the pine trees. Be nice if I didn't have to still hear the noise from the interstate and stuff. What do we got going on here? Is this thing gonna loop around somewhere? Good, we got a bench. This may be the end of it. I don't see any trail going off anywhere else. Nope, this is where it ends. Nice little camp spot. you motherfucker. All right, I thought maybe it might loop around and avoid that going back up that hill, but that is not the case. Nothing but to do it. Well, so apparently the question of is this going to give me a place to get down by the river is apparently no. Because it just drops off. Maybe there'll be some place along the rest of it that'll let me actually get down by the water. Hey, you can see the river, but I ain't trying to climb down that shit. Yeah, ain't happening. I'll end up having to call somebody to come get my ass. I may have to call somebody to come get my ass just getting back up this hill. That's disappointing. I wanted to get down there and see the river. All right, off we go. Gotta take it slow and easy. Almost there. Oh, I need to put a bench here. Okay. Wonder why it's called the HVK trail. I gotta rest. That little hill plumb tuckered me out. I don't want to be just sitting on logs or the ground, though. Was going to hook up the external microphone, but I can see the river down in there. But man, I can't. Back in my younger days, I would have done it. I would have hiked right down there like it wasn't nothing. Ah, a place to rest. Oh. But as I was saying, if I would have had the external microphone on, all you would be able to hear is me breathing hard. But if this thing happens to run out of time, I did bring the other cameras. So. Should have brought my other water bottle. Okay, that let me catch my breath. Off we go again. Remember back when I could have done all this and I wouldn't be the least bit out of breath. Got that COPD going on though, and it robs you. I'm just glad I can still get out here and do this stuff as best I can. But, you know, I think about it, and I mean, this whole trail here, I think it's like a 16th or an 1/8 of a mile. It's not like I'm doing a marathon or something. But it's kind of sad. That's an 1/8 of a mile. I'm not even halfway through it, I don't think, and I'm already pretty wiped out. So, what was the point of this? Somebody was bored. But like I was saying, I used to go out and hike 15, 20 miles. Not even think twice about it. Just the thought of walking 15 or 20 miles anymore. It just brings up a big no. But I have memories. I used to go spend a week or two out in the wilds. Take me a day or two just to walk to where I was going. Spend a few days and then a day or two to walk back out again. But it is what it is. I'm really disappointed that this isn't taking me down by the river. because on the map, it looked like there were several places that I could get down to the river. But right now, I'm heading away from the river. See, I don't know if what you can see through the trees, but right over there where those light poles, utility poles are sticking up, just a little bit on the other side of that is the interstate. I think next time I'll go do the Arrowhead Trail. I think it's a little longer than this one. This is the shortest one, I think, and I picked it today because, like I said, I've been on the go all day. I'm getting kind of tired. Come on then. There's another little offshoot up here that I saw on the map. It also looked like it went down by the river. Ugh. I'm gonna get a blister on my little toe. I can already feel it. Now let's keep going this way. As I think this is the way the river is. Oh. Yeah, and it's way the hell down there. So this is the little offshoot I found that I said looked like it went down by the river. Oh, look at that view though. They even provided a little bench for us. Wow, look at that view though. That is gorgeous. Come on. Gorgeous view. That is really beautiful down there. So yeah, I'd take 2 pictures. Well, okay. That means the second place that I saw on the map that looked like it would take me to the river does not. Because this is that other little trail, but I'll tell you what, it was worth it for this view. Very nice. All right, let's go see what else we got. Wow, that was a really pretty view. Now, if I remember right, looking on the map, this is the last leg of the trail here. And then I gotta walk back. At least it's nice and, I mean, it's pretty cool today. I'm still sweating my ass off, but it's only like maybe 70. A nice breeze. So I'm going to take you guys with me on all of these trails. People ask me, why do you make these videos? Why not? Gives me something to do. I used to make these videos for my mom. Motorcycle rides, hikes, things like that. She got up in years, wasn't able to do it herself, so I let her do it with me. But she passed this last January, and I thought about giving up on making the videos and everything, but why? I don't really care if anybody watches them or not. I'm doing this for me, not anybody else. Like I said, I was doing it for my mom, and now I'm just doing it for me. Gives me something to do, gets me out and about. Keep telling me I need more exercise, so. And I believe they're right. Yeah, I remember this on the map. Yeah, there's not much left of this trail. I think it ends at the golf course. And then the Arrowhead Trail is over there somewhere. Let's see, sun west, yep. It's over that way. I lost my water bottle. Now where it cuts through that and leaves that little notch of trees right there. I remember that on the map. Hey, you can hear it. Interstate. It's a little strip mall over there. I had no idea that these trails were back here. None. I just happened to drive down County Road A, and I kept seeing all these cars parked in that where I parked. Kept seeing cars parked there all the time, and then I noticed that little sign that was talking about a trail, so I was like, what the hell? Looked it up on the internet. There's several trails around here. I want to hit them all. But I doubt I'll be doing anything tomorrow. I got therapy tomorrow anyways, physical therapy. But I'm probably going to be sore as hell tomorrow. Well, this certainly isn't a very appealing part of this trail. I brought the other cameras and everything for being down by the river. If I would knew that I wasn't going to be able to get down by it, I would have left the cameras in the truck. But I figured I got down there, I could set the cameras up and record some of the river and get some serenity sounds, water flowing. If I could find me some little rapids. But denied. I think this is the end of the trail right here. If I remember the map. Yep, that's it. Oh, that's the end of it. Yeah. Game farm. Wisconsin licensed game farm. That's all owned by Kohler, I'm sure. Because if you follow down this road, you're going to run right into the golf course. Whew, sweat's getting in my eyes. Next time I'm gonna have to bring me a sweat rag. All right, back we go.